Hey everybody, this is Ed from the Whiskey Tangent Podcast, here with another Whiskey Short, and joining me always is Scott.
Hey everybody.
And back with us today is Brian.
Hey, thanks for having me back.
Yeah.
And we have got a very interesting and exciting whiskey to do a quick taste on, the Penelope Architect.
Whiskey Short. Yes, I have a paragraph on the distillery and a paragraph on the whiskey itself.
I don't think we've done Penelope on the podcast, right?
We have not.
I mean, I see it a lot in the stores. I think a lot of people see it. And my God, there's been such an explosion of new expressions, new brands that you're like, which ones do I try? Which ones do I avoid?
I know.
And Billy from Benesh said, you guys should try this.
There
and
you
that's
go.
all it takes for us, Bill. You know that.
That's right.
I mean, any time Billy's having a slow week, like, you guys should try these 7. And we're like, and sales pick up because we'll do whatever he tells us.
We'll buy all 7. All right, so
Well, you right there?
yeah, I am.
Scott had a stroke.
I'm back.
A disclaimer, nobody's making fun of stroke patients or
wow.
people who've had stroke or lost people to strokes. It's a very serious matter.
Thank you. The Penelope Distillery, quick history. In 2018, Mike Palladini and his wife Carrie found out that they were expecting a baby girl, whom they were going to name Penelope. To commemorate this occasion, Mike wanted to create a spirit, like you do. You just create a whiskey.
Yeah, right,
you know.
sure, like, yeah.
Why not? Brian, you just had a daughter recently. You made a whiskey, right?
Of course. Who doesn't? That's norm.
That's right. Everybody does it. Mike wanted to create a spirit that embodied the daily joy of celebrating life's pleasures. Along with his close childhood friend and neighbor, Danny Polizzi, they set out to discover and produce a straight bourbon whiskey everybody could appreciate and enjoy.
Well, like when Gabe was born, that's when Blacken came out. Go ahead.
Blackened. The duo settled on a 4-grain mash bill sourced from Indiana. I guess where that's from. And just like that, a company and a daughter were born. These guys are actually from New Jersey. These are Jersey boys. This is a Jersey company.
Really?
They're not a distillery per se. They don't do their own stuff, but they are from Jersey. The Architect in particular. So Architect is the new blueprint. Get it? For precision blending. The first build in this new series starts with our signature 4-grain mash bill, a blend of 3 bourbons that collectively contain corn, wheat, rye, and malted barley, finishing it with 2 styles of French oak staves. Working in collaboration with the Tonnerie Radeau of France, a market leader in oak barrel manufacturing and innovation, delicate and medium intensity staves were selected using their state-of-the-art oak scan process that identifies tannin levels in order to construct a truly memorable flavor profile. After all, the best architecture leaves no room for error.
Now, they're saying that the Penelope Bottling Company is in Bardstown, Kentucky.
Right. So it's a collaboration between a number of companies. So the company is Penelope Bourbon from Roselle, New Jersey, which is just about an hour and a half north of here, in conjunction with Bardstown Bourbon Company in Bardstown, Kentucky. They then source the whiskey from MGP in Lawrenceville, Indiana, and the blender and the bottler, under the direction of these 2 guys, is Castle and Key in Frankfort, Kentucky. So it's like 4 different companies working together to create this bourbon.
But I don't see anywhere on the label where it says Indiana or New Jersey.
They're all working from home.
Yeah. Well, so this is what I was able to determine from their website. So they're actually very open about what they do and how they do it on their website.
Care if it's from MGP. I'm just surprised that it doesn't say that.
I'm surprised also.
Bardstown, Kentucky is like the Cayman Islands. There's like so many shadow companies and shell companies that are in Bardstown.
Exactly. It's
like,
a shell company.
I mean, Willett has like 7 that are in the same town. You know what I mean? But I think I've personally seen like 15 to 20 whiskey companies from there. So.
Yeah, that's where Brian has his company that he did when his daughter was born.
Right.
No, I'm next door to Bardstown.
Oh, next door to Bardstown?
Fartown.
Fartstown?
With a D.
Oh, yeah. Fardstown.
Yeah.
That's better. The category, of course, is a straight bourbon whiskey finished with French oak staves. The mash bill is 75% corn, 15% wheat, 5% rye, and 3% malted barley. The proof is 104. The age is between 4 and 5.5 years. The price, how much you pay for this, Ed?
Like 52, 54, like, yeah, something like that. Nothing crazy.
But on the recommendation of Billy.
Right. So, yeah. And Billy doesn't usually send me down like for $100 bottle unless it's like, well, he'll always be like, yeah, this is good if you want to.
Right.
He knows.
Yeah.
But if it's something $50, he's like, yeah, I should drink that. Because there's a lot of other shit out there.
I don't think he's ever steered us wrong.
No. Billy knows his whiskey.
Yeah. Brian's been there too. Brian's a big Benesh fan.
Yeah. I mean, we're blessed to have it. I mean, I'd like to know who has more barrel picks in the country than Benesh.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe Kentucky would, but it's Kentucky. So, I mean, we're way up here in Jersey. We're lucky we get any whiskey at all. If Kentucky had their way. And I don't have to worry about saying, because there's not enough of you in Kentucky that listen to me to give a shit, to even tell us what actually is next to Bardstown. Like, it's not Bardstown, you idiots. All right? It's Wrinkleville or something. No. None of you are listening down there because you're like, what does Jersey know about whiskey? So you don't even tune into us.
No, they don't care.
What are you, like state number 17 or something?
Oh my God. No, they're like down in the bottom 10, I think.
Yeah, like you're like the last 10. You're like, F you, Whiskey Tangent. Yeah, Jersey hacks. How many Facebook ads have I sent your way just to try to like needily garnering your favor? I know how you feel about us, and still I want your love. Still I need it.
Wow.
Let's see, that might drop them from 45 to 47 now after that tirade.
Right. They might drop off the list. They'll be like 52 behind like Puerto Rico.
Texas, Ohio, Tennessee, you're all good.
All right, so I'm dying to taste it.
Yeah, so let's get a little bit of smell action. We're using our neat glasses. We've popped off the caps.
Yep.
There's a lot there.
It's lightly sweet.
Yeah, I'm getting almost like the icing of a Cinnabon, like Cinnabon icing, that type of sugary.
Cream cheese icing?
Kind of like, like a real creamy, sugary.
Yeah.
There's still some very, if it makes sense, sweet oak.
Yeah.
Like the oak itself, I can almost smell the wood, like raw wood, like you open up the crate.
Yeah, sweet oak is like the first thing you smell because it's very nicely sweet, but there's a definite oak tannins coming at you immediately. Oh, little cherry, like I do.
Yeah, I'm getting a little nutmeg.
Allspice?
Allspice. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit, a little allspice. Because it's also sweet. Like, it's a sweet baking spice, and allspice comes across like that. The other thing I'd have to say about the nose is definitely some sweet fruits like pear or cherry. I don't get any citrus. Sometimes with the right mix of wood staves, and we have, of course, had a lot of experience with wood staves on the podcast. We've had the broken barrel expressions that we shared here from Infused Spirits. And then also, Maker's Mark 46.
Yeah.
Well, we featured that as well, and that had wood staves.
Yeah, it's becoming a thing.
Yeah.
Let's give it a taste. Oh, there's like a spiciness on the tongue, almost bubbling.
I know what you're saying. It's almost like a sizzle on your tongue.
Yeah. I think it tastes a little hotter than 104.
Like I'm like Pop Rocks. Like the very end of a Pop Rock. Not when it's in full bloom, but like, that last little sizzle of a Pop Rock.
I'm getting the Pop Rocks, yeah.
Yeah, it does. It has that weird sort of like, I said bubbly.
Tingle. It's tingling my tongue like something. It doesn't happen very often.
No.
So a lot of what we smelled through the nose did carry through for me. Very vanilla and creamy.
Yeah.
Oak.
I'm getting like a little floral, herbaceous kind of thing. Like it's just
on the finish, or
not on the finish, in the mid palate, because it's not just sweet and creamy and baking spices and that kind of thing. There's something else there.
I'm getting kind of a rye feel.
Rye, okay, possibly.
Some of those ryes are kind of herbaceous.
Me and Brian have both dropped some distilled water on it.
I'm gonna do that too.
I'm gonna see what it does.
Yeah, sometimes you get different scents too if you recap and swirl.
After putting some drops of water in there, I get a sweet orange on the finish.
Okay. I'm getting a little bit more, I think, of Brian, what you were saying, the rye spice, but it's sort of like a young rye, what I like to say vinily, but more like a clove.
I'm getting that, though. No, I'm getting that. The vinyl leather kind of, some people say tobacco. When you get into that type of the flavor profile.
Tobacco now, definitely.
Absolutely.
It's really good.
Yeah. If you're finding this for under 60, I think you're going to be pretty happy. And it's got a beautiful color to it. It looks good in the glass.
Yeah, the bottle looks like a blueprint. The
label. The back. Yeah, they've made a nice product here. What else is Penelope known for besides this?
Other whiskeys. Oh, let's do the tasting notes, and then I'll do the other whiskeys. So on the nose, sweet candied cream, floral, with hints of creme brulee. That's pretty close.
Yeah,
we did pretty good there.
I didn't want to say creme brulee because we use it so much, which is why I went for the
Cinnabon.
Cinnabon icing, because also the very sweet and creamy.
Yeah.
And
those are all definitely there.
Yeah.
On the palate, sweet vanilla and viscous cream with some savory oak, transitioning into more herbaceous and floral flavors.
I mean, we crushed this one, but it's not hard. I think most people who are whiskey drinkers would
identify those things.
These are not hidden.
The finish is long and lingering with a rich vanilla heat.
Yeah.
Theyese are their tasting notes.
Yeah. They're right.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, thank God finally somebody tasted their whiskey and tasted what we taste. Like,
this is a nice whiskey for beginners.
How about beginners after beginners? Like, so when you're done with Woodford and Knob Creek and you want to take the next step, this is like the next step when you want to grow up.
Exactly.
And be a Toys R Us kid, right?
It's welcoming. It's not overpowering. You don't get this craziness. It's very upfront.
Especially if you proof it down.
Yeah.
It's very approachable and very flavorful. I'm now getting what the orange flavor that you were getting on it.
But not without the water. That's crazy, right?
Yes.
Me too.
A little bit of maybe like a licorice.
This is one I would definitely drink with a few drops, or maybe a small cube to cool it down because I like my whiskey cold.
Yeah.
Like a small one, though, not a globe.
Even I would.
Yeah.
I'm one, everyone likes I think I'm having a stroke again.
Yeah, right.
Everyone knows that I like it neat, but this one I would definitely put some water in or drink it on a globe. Like, it's very delicious.
I want to point out that it'd be better for me to have the stroke because Gabe can do what I do to a point. Nobody can edit. So as entertaining as I am, I'm much more replaceable than you. So please,
as entertaining
go to the doctors. In fact, everybody,
everyone go to the doctors.
Go to the doctors and get checked out. Yeah. Take it from me.
So they have they have 6 other whiskeys. They have a straight bourbon whiskey, which is their 4 grain, but not finished. It's 2 to 3 years. It's 80 proof. That goes for about $35. They got the barrel strength bourbon. That's 3.5 to 5 years. So that's closer in range to the whiskey that's in this bottle.
I've seen that one. That's about $65, $66.
Yeah. The MSRP was around 70, but it's 115.2 proof. So it's even higher. The toasted barrel bourbon, which is the same, but finished in different char and toast levels, 4 to 6 years, 115 proof, again, about $70. And then they have 2 wine finished casks, the rosé cask and a Tokahi cask. The rosé is the Grenache rosé wine cask from the southern Rhone region of France. Very fancy.
Very nice.
That's 4 to 5 years and 94 proof, again, $70. The Tokahi wine from Hungary, once dubbed the Wine of Kings by Louis XIV. No details yet, so that
he's
yet to come out.
That king was wrong about a lot of things, I guess.
Yeah, he really was. And then something called the American Light Whiskey, aged 13 years, bottled at cask strength, and that's about $80. So light whiskeys.
What does that mean? Like, that's a terrible name.
It's a terrible name. So what was the guy's name from MGP when we did the sourcing whiskey-mentary? Justin?
Yeah.
He was talking about light whiskeys, and I think we'll probably have to do an episode. So a light whiskey, it's a terrible name, as we said, as its distinguishing characteristics are that it's proofed high, but aged in either used or uncharred barrels. So it's not new charred oak, which makes it lighter in color. And that's why they call it a light whiskey.
Right.
This particular one that they make is made from a 99% corn mashbill, which makes them really sweet.
Wow.
So I think we should do an episode on because it has some history behind it.
All right.
And
I might call and sick that day.
It's high proof and really sweet. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in. Never mind. Take it back.
So that's it. That's their other whiskeys.
All right. Great. That's what I wanted. It's amazing. I asked you for it, and there it is.
I know.
It's great.
This is crazy how this works.
Yeah.
We've been working together for a long time.
Yeah.
Now, I do have something kind of dumb just to pad this episode out.
Yeah, right. Play overhand lawn darts?
Yeah. Overhand lawn darts.
That's pretty dumb.
Oh, my God. My brain.
Once again, any children who were injured back in the 70s playing lawn darts, this is not in any way making fun of them or encouraging it.
So do you guys know the most famous Penelope?
Greek goddess.
Greek goddess, exactly. She was the wife of Ulysses.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yay. But so I went to ranker.com and I did the top 5 Penelopes.
Oh, okay.
This might be terrible, so we might cut it.
I got one.
Who you got?
Penelope.
Oh, yeah. She's number 1. You just ruined it.
Did I? Is she really?
Yeah.
Oh. I win. So wait, we'll have to edit that out. So we'll do it again. All right, Scott, go. So Scott, go ahead. What are we doing?
All right, so the top 5 Penelopes from ranker.com.
Number 5, Penelope Keith. Who?
She's 82 years old, and she's a dame. Dame Penelope Ann Constance Keith, to you, peasants.
Okay.
She's an English actress, active in all genres, including radio, stage, television, and film, and primarily known for her roles in the British sitcoms The Good Life and To the Manor Born.
Oh, I saw a few episodes of The Good Life.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, there you go.
It was A Good Life.
Interestingly, she's also number 38 on ranker.com's top female celebrities who are 5'10".
That's wow. You made that up.
No. They actually have a list of top female celebrities who are 5'10". They have a list for everything.
I know,
bro.
but I don't see how she's famous enough to be on that, but okay.
Well, she's 38.
Yeah, I mean, there's not 37 other tall bitches that are more famous than her.
Well, there are 37.
Dick.
Number 4, Penelope Spheris. Who?
She's 76. She's an American film director, producer, and screenwriter, probably best known for a documentary trilogy called The Decline of Western Civilization, as well as the comedy Wayne's World.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Wayne's World. Party time. Good for her.
Excellent.
All right. Well, I mean, I think 76, and what's the other one? Was 82?
She's 82, yeah.
So I think the last time someone was named Penelope was about 50 years ago.
Yeah, they get a little younger as they go on, but yeah.
Number 3, Penelope Wilton. Who?
That is Dame Penelope Alice Wilton to you, peasants.
It's a big name in England, evidently. 3/4 centuries ago.
Yeah. She is also an English actress, possibly best known for playing Isabel Crawley, frequently starring opposite another dame, Maggie Smith, in Downton Abbey.
It's Mrs. Crawley.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why are you so old?
Dun, 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 dun.
Penelope Crawley.
She's earned 6 Olivier Award nominations.
Well, yeah. Well,
yeah.
As you do.
That's the English.
As you do.
Yeah. And is number 7 on Ranker.com's best Downton Abbey actors. Only 7.
Number 2, Penelope Ann Miller.
This was the first one that I recognized.
Yeah. Okay.
She's 58. She's an American actress. She starred in several well-known films of the 80s and 90s, including Adventures in Babysitting, Biloxi Blues, Big Top Pee-wee, The Freshman, Awakenings, Kindergarten Cop, Other People's Money, Year of the Comet, and Carlito's Way.
And Saving Private Ryan, I think.
Was she in that too?
I think she hit the beaches with the guys. I made that up, everybody. I was
going to say.
And this in no way mocks any of the heroes on D-Day or takes away from their great sacrifice that they gave 70 plus years ago.
She received a Golden Globe Award nomination for Carlito's Way. She is also number 40, here's another one, on Ranker.com's list of female celebrities who are 5'6".
Wow. If I was famous, I wondered where would I be on celebrity lists of people over 300 pounds. With all I figure there's a lot of football players in between me.
You're number 40 on the list of whiskey podcast people who are over 300 pounds.
Right, exactly. 40th. There's 39 other fat bastards who have better podcasts than me.
That's the list. Fat podcasting bastards.
Get in my belly.
Number 1, Penelope Cruz.
It's the only Penelope you've really heard of, and she's smoking ass hot.
She's a Spanish actress and model. She won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 2008 for playing painter Maria Elena in Woody Allen's Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
She's over 50, right?
She is 48.
Wow, so
yeah,
it breaks my, you have to be at least 50 to be named Penelope.
Right, or Spanish. Let's see. She was the first Spanish actress to win an Academy Award, as well as the first Spanish actress to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She's number 23 on Ranker.com's list of the most beautiful women in Hollywood, but also number 26 on the list of worst Oscar-winning actors ever.
I just need to know, where is she on the list of height?
Height. Yeah, I couldn't find that. So that's it. That's my...
All right, well, let me look up how tall Penelope Cruz is.
Okay.
Are you doing it, Brian?
Hello, Brian.
Maybe.
Well, you do it then. Guaranteed anyone who searches is faster than me.
All right. 5'6".
5'6". So she, so it didn't say, so I can look up the list of 5'6".
I think she has to be higher than 40.
Before we end the episode, she better be the most famous Penelope on that list.
Female celebrities who are 5'6".
My God.
It's shit opening up on the internet. No, she's not on the list.
Tell me the name of the last person on there.
So it's not really a ranked list. It's just a list of them.
What's number 1? Tell me.
The first person listed is Jessica Alba.
Well, all right. Then who's number 2?
Beyonce Knowles.
Oh, shit.
Keira Knightley.
Well, that's a pretty good list.
Kate Hudson.
I mean, right now, I'm thinking if Beyonce was first, I think the list would be accurate.
Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah, Oprah's not going to be above Beyonce.
Kate Winslet. Jennifer Connelly.
She had a weird beard.
She had a weird beard?
Yeah, she had weird facial hair.
Does she?
Take a look at that. Blow that up.
This?
Yeah, something about her. She had sideburns that just kept going down her face.
I know what you mean. All right, I think we've done this to death.
Yeah, I think we've killed it. So we had a good experience tasting the Penelope Architect. If you want to try something new and you're like, okay, there's 100 new whiskeys out this month. Which one should I try? Well, reasonably priced, 104 proof. It's delicious.
I liked it.
It's very good.
Give it a shot. So for the Whiskey Tangent Podcast, I'm Ed.
I'm Scott.
I'm Brian.
Cheers, everybody.
Later.